Hello, this is Mark II. Here we are again, high atop the stairway up to the top of the contraptions. They're starting to run down the inventory of cobblestone that I've put up here. I think I have a little bit. I have a stack in inventory, but I had a little plan, and it goes way back in history. Yeah, that one's empty. Way back, long time ago, armies had to figure out how to get across barriers and chasms. So they developed some combat bridging techniques. We're going to practice one of those today. Better have a little lunch first. So one of the problems that I've encountered is we're out here. Need to get over to this other side. Not a good way to do it from here. So we're going to build a little combat bridge while uncovering all these new resources. I have to go back some. I'm going to need about, I think I'm going to need about 3 spaces back. While we're here, may as well go ahead and harvest the goodies. I'm going to need it to be 3 across as well. So that's enough room. Probably need to go back about 4. And see, back in the ancient days, the Romans, to get across rivers, would lash boats together and then build a bridge on top of that. That was not intentional. Something is up with my controls. It's like I'm creeping now. Oh. Yeah, I must have a sticky, my shift key's stuck or something. So anyway, that's not the best place for that. So they'd lash boats together and build roads across rivers. They could do the Roman army could do that very quickly. The Roman army was, all of them were what we would now call combat engineers. So the practical purpose is they could move their armies very quickly across these obstacles, and as a result, surprise their enemy who didn't think they'd be able to move so quickly, and then they could easily take over whatever it is they were looking for. And we're going to build a little bridge like that today. This is a dangerous area. That's okay. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Not the right place. I could, of course, build across there anyway, and it would be just by using the hold the shift key down technique. Not going to be able to get up there, are we? There we go. And there we go. Now we need to get back here. We have a nice, safe working environment. And we're going to want to this here. Ironically, we do need some redstone. I have enough, I'm sure, but let's see. There's some iron down here too. More redstone. Go ahead and get these resources out of the way. May as well take them. You know, it's when you get started doing something that things keep happening that prevent you from carrying on with your original plan. Like in this particular case where I just want to get that one little bit more of resource that has just shown up. So let's see here. Now what I'm going to need, a couple of repeaters. And we're going to put one repeater here, one repeater here, one repeater here. I'm going to need a little more room, as it turns out. I need to go back one more. So there we are. This is up here, and then we've got to put blocks here. Make another little bit of room over here so we can get around. And then I want to put one here because I'm going to need somewhere to stand. And may as well put some railing there because I don't want to fall. Okay, that's good. And just in case you're wondering, I'm going to put blocks here. Oh, this guy. There we go. Always an interruption. Okay, now we're going to put another block here. On top of that block, we're going to put a button. Actually, I think it's on the front of that block. You can't put them on the top. And then we're going to start placing some redstone. Redstone, 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 redstone. You know, actually, I probably didn't need this redstone because it's all coming across there. Okay, so yeah, that should work. Let's see. Now it should be ready. There we go. Test it out. There we go. Okay. Now I want to do a test here because Zisto built something similar to this, only in Feed the Beast, and it was an escalator. And his escalator, he couldn't ride up his escalator because he wouldn't move along with the block that he was standing on. So I'm going to put this here, and we're going to put our next set of blocks in. We're going to push our button and see what happens to that torch. It gets knocked off. Okay, so that kind of proves that Zisto had no chance of his plan working. So, sorry, Zisto. Your plan was doomed from the start. Okay, and we will simply continue doing this over and over again. I'm sure this has been done before. It's just too easy. Oh, it's already up against the wall over there. Okay, that's fine. It's just, you know, it's too obvious a solution to have not been invented by somebody a lot smarter than me a long time ago. But now we have our nice safe bridge that goes across. We can now harvest that iron right over there. I did want to check out that area over there, but I think the only reason it's so lit up is because of the lava. I don't think it's because of the... Okay, now we just need to go a few steps forward. Oops. Proper pick would help. We can go down over there and get a little more iron here. You can make the bridge would work for oh, silly of me. Bridge will go for 12 steps unless you run into something, and since it wouldn't go any further, that means we know that there's 12 minus however far that is worth of block over there. So let's jog inward. Oops. That's going to be a tough place. That's a tough sell. I'm not going to go down there. Yeah. And that means that the theory about this being brightly lit like that because of lava turns out to be the correct theory on why it's so brightly lit over there. It's full of lava. So let's see, one of these. There we go. Anything in there? Is anything to see? This reminds me of going in the nether. Going in there and trying to peek your way around corners and figure out what's down there. I don't see anything of any value. So let's make this safe so we don't fall down there in the future. Running madly in here from whatever foe finds itself in front of us. Yeah, I think this is all just going to be a very anticlimactic little thing there. We got the we got that. Did we? Thought there was some coal too. Or no, I probably already got through it. Okay, we could make our way back around that way behind the behind that waterfall. Try going up maybe, but it looks kind of not promising. I think there's probably as much likelihood of there being something useful there as not. So for today, we'll just take our stuff. We'll unpack our little combat bridging machine, which I'm sure I'll have use for in the future. And let's call this a mission accomplished. And that was pretty much it. That's all I had in mind for today. Get my button and my block. Okay. Oh, there's that little bit of coal. Could go get it. Let's see here. It's down a bit from where we were. Being very careful not to step off into the void. Let's get a shovel for this job here. I think that's the coal. See if fortune pick helps us this time. Yep, that's the coal. And that was it. That was it. That was terribly disappointing. I was hoping that there might be something worth exploring over in there. It's just a big lava lake. And it looks like that's pretty much it for that. So I guess the next procedure will be to enjoy the fact that we built a very secure bridge. With this one, it has the rails, so if there were, if you didn't have a very secure area down below, you'd be able to cross that without worrying about getting knocked off by skeletons. But this one was quite short, and there weren't any skeletons because it's full of lava. So anyway, there we are. That's it for today. Have a pleasant rest of your day. This is Mark II, signing off.